please sit down. Okay, what's your name?
Michael,
I'm Amy, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Michael?
I'm from Tempe.
Tempe, Arizona. Awesome.
Exactly.
Grandparents live there.
Oh, cool.
Have you done any martial arts before?
When I was about 8, I did some karate.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay, well, while the rest of the class reviews their techniques, I'm going to show you one technique that exemplifies what Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is. Have you ever been to Gracie University before?
No,
Have you ever heard of the trap and roll escape?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Well, what I'd like you to do is could you please lay flat on your back facing me. So, Michael, in a fight against someone who's bigger and stronger than you, odds are you're going to land on the bottom of the fight. Okay, this is the absolute worst position you can be in because from here the bad guy can punch you, but you can't punch them. Okay? So can you please tell me, how do you think you could get out of this position?
I might try to push you or
Okay?
pull you down.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Push
Just
you.
to tell you.
Push you. Come back to that in just a minute, okay? That's a great idea, though. Is there anything else you can think of?
I might try to hit you, punch
Okay.
you.
Okay, cool. A lot of other people say that possibly strikes to the groin, punches to the face, and those are all great ideas, but they may or may not work. And against someone who's bigger and stronger than you, you have to remember that you're still on the bottom of the fight. Okay, so now what I would like you to do is, could you please show me how you would get out of this position without punching me, without kicking me, okay? Just really slow. Okay. All right, okay. Really try, Michael. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. That was an awesome job. It was a lot of energy, though. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and switch.
Okay.
We're gonna try. I'm gonna please have you sit on top of me. One knee here, one knee here.
Okay.
Okay. So now, Michael, what I'd like you to do is hold on as tight as you can and don't let me sit up. Okay?
Whoa.
Great job. Okay. So now let's talk about what happened. Put back on top. Okay. So let's talk about what you did versus what I did.
Okay.
When you were on the bottom, you were kind of pushing me side to side, up and down. Okay. When I was on top, the reason you couldn't throw me off is because I was using my hands to base out and stabilize myself. Okay. That makes sense? Okay. Now, when I was on the bottom, this is what I did. I trapped your wrist, I trapped your elbow, and the secret was down below. I trapped your foot, all on the same side. Okay? I bridged my hips towards the ceiling, and I rolled you to the side of the trapped arm of the trapped foot. Now I want you to resist. Resist, resist, resist. I tricked you, you can't. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you what I just did, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so right now we're going to talk about what happens if someone's holding you down or if they're trying to choke you. Okay? In a future lesson, we're going to talk about what happens if they try to punch you or put you in a headlock.
Okay.
So, what I would like you to do is take this hand right here, free hand, go ahead and grab my wrist. Okay, so the way you gripped my wrist is very common. It's called a human grip, okay? This isn't very efficient because what happens is it's very easy for me to slip my wrist out, okay? So the way I want you to grip is called with a monkey grip, okay? A thumbless grip, okay? You have so much more leverage when you do this, okay? So you're using all the muscles in your back, and now my wrist cannot slip out laterally, okay? But what can happen is I can pull my arm out the back door, okay? So we need to prevent that. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and take the same side hand here. You're going to go ahead and cup the back of my elbow using a thumbful grip. Okay, perfect, just like that. Your elbow's going to be tucked in. So now I cannot slide my wrist out laterally, and I can't pull my elbow out the back door. Okay. What I need you to do now is going to go ahead and take this back leg right here, and you're going to trap my foot. You put it out. Your knee is going to be out. Okay. And you're going to bring your other foot up to your bottom. Perfect. So my wrist is trapped, my elbow is trapped, my arm is trapped, and now you're trapping my foot. Okay, all on the same side. What I'd like you to do is raise your hips slowly and roll to the side of the trap arm and trap foot. Perfect. It was amazing, Michael. From here, you have two choices, okay? You can push off my knees, get up and go home, or what you can do is take your hand, push my knee down, bring this leg through, okay? Push my other leg down, and now you're in the best position. You're in the mount position, and you are on top of the fight.
Cool.
This is the best place for you to be. Okay. As far as energy expenditure, Michael, what was the difference between the technique I showed you versus what you did?
Oh, what you showed me was just a lot easier.
Okay.
Happened faster.
Nice. Okay.
It worked.
Yeah, sure did. So Grandmaster Elio Gracie was only 140 pounds. Okay, so he developed Gracie Jiu-Jitsu to be able to defeat people twice his size. Since he didn't have any strength, he had to rely on his technique. Okay, so Michael, let's say you get into a fight. Okay, here's you against someone bigger, stronger, way more athletic. Okay, in a normal fight, both people are going crazy, expending energy at an equal rate. Okay, so the problem is you're going to run out of energy first, you lose the fight. Okay, but in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, we perfect a set of techniques that forces our opponent, okay, to exhaust their energy while we conserve ours.
Okay.
Now we can easily defeat them with a joint lock or chokehold. That make sense? So how many techniques do you think it's going to take for you to be street ready?
No idea.
36. Okay. So even though there are over 600 techniques in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, studies have shown that there are 36 techniques that have been used more often and with greater success than all of them combined. Okay? The Gracies realized that the fastest way for a new student to be ready for a street fight was to learn these 36 techniques first. Okay? And this led to the birth of the Gracie Combatives program. Okay? So, the 36 techniques are broken up into 23 one-hour classes. Okay? They can be completed in any random order, and this is possible because there's no experience necessary at all for the Gracie Combatives program.
Interesting.
Okay? Every month, you're going to take home a Gracie Combatives calendar. Okay? All 23 lessons are put on each calendar day of the month, so you know what technique you'll be learning even before you come to class. Okay, so it's very convenient. Okay. Once you've gone through all 23 classes one time, you're going to have a general understanding of what the techniques are. Okay. Once you go through all 23 classes twice, you're going to qualify for what's called a reflex development class, and that's where you're going to learn how to execute all the techniques in every possible combination. Once you've gone through all 23 classes 3 times and mastered the techniques in every possible combination, you're going to be ready to test for your blue belt. Okay? So, Michael, most schools, they want you to sign up after 1 day, but we prefer that you actually try it for 10 days. Okay, so if you like today's class, come see me or Chris afterwards, and we're going to go ahead and get you started with a 10-day free trial. So what does that entail? What we're going to do is we're going to hook you up with a free gi, okay? And we're going to put you out a Gracie Combatives card, okay? So you can track your progress just like you're a regular student, okay? And for 10 free calendar days, you can train as much as you want. At the end of the 10 days, if you decide it's not for you or you just didn't like it, then simply return the uniform so we don't waste a free one. And then that's it, there's no commitment after that. One of the benefits of being a Gracie Combatives student is that you get access, online access to what's called Gracie University. And on that website, it has all the techniques already pre-filmed. So you can watch class before you even come in. It's an excellent resource. You can watch past classes, future classes, and it even has videos on there to help you prepare for your blue belt test. Okay, and you get access at all levels. So even beyond blue belt, you'll have access to whatever level that you're at. Another awesome benefit is that all active certified training center students, like you and I, you get to train at any certified training center around the world for free. So let's say you're in Colorado and there happens to be a certified training center there, you can take class there and actually count towards credit here at your home academy.
Oh, cool.
So that's a really cool perk too. Do you have any questions about everything?
Not at this point.
Okay. So as you can see, everybody is just reviewing their past techniques, and everybody is just being really helpful and giving each other feedback. We definitely encourage our students to ask questions. You know, we want everybody to, you know, feel comfortable and train in a friendly environment.
Great.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop, and everybody's going to line up on the wall. You're going to line up with them, and then we're going to go ahead and start class.
Sounds good. Thank you.